Do we really need a new Shrek movie? Not really. Okay, but seriously, I had this video at first to be a sequel to the Kung Fu Panda 4 one, but do I really need to do a whole spiel about it? We all know it boils down to no, but if it's well written, I wouldn't oppose to it, because that's what all these types of videos are. Shrek 1 was a standout classic original film. Shrek 2 was an incredibly made sequel that elevates everything to be so much better that they got away with doing a fairly similar story. Shrek 3 is a mess that focuses on bad jokes and god-awful writing. And Shrek Forever After is a true third film that's an emotional finale to this pleasantly amazing franchise. So of course, there's no actual need for another one since it has a pretty good heartfelt finale. But of course, it's going to come anyway at some point or another, which it kind of did with the two Puss In Boots movies, both coming out after Shrek's Forever After. The first being an okay movie with pretty boring pacing, and The Last Wish being an incredibly made sequel that elevates everything to be so much better that they even got away with doing a fairly similar story. But of course, just like Shrek 2, they added so much more that it's just actually great. But with The Last Wish, they added so much more than Shrek 2 that it's definitely a better sequel, with how just no one talks about the original when they talk about Puss in Boots. The only time they talk about the original is Humpty Dumpty's bitch ass being funny sometimes. But anyways, never mind all that. This is all to say, I'm giving my opinions about these movies. Yeah, I'm giving my opinions because that's what you do in these types of videos to get to the next point about saying what a sequel needs, how I would write it, or how this aspect should carry over. But we both know none of these really matter. We don't need a new Shrek movie. We don't need one that ruins the flow of the franchise like Mega Man or Kung Fu Panda, but we would like one that's pretty dang decent. It's all we ever ask for from a franchise, just to make decent movies that have purpose in the franchise and don't ruin elements that are already there. That could be applied to so many discussions about so many movies or shows that people have been talking about over the past couple years. Looking at you, Disney, we just want an inspired piece of media that'll be fun or interesting or thoughtful to watch. Something that doesn't piss you off or make you wish the movie didn't exist because of how it ruins the franchise. Because it ruins the franchise in the eyes of the viewer. Or should I say to the companies watching, it ruins the product in the eyes of the consumer. And don't get me wrong, I could go for some product consumer type stuff any day of the week. Just make it a good watch, you know? But with the next section coming up, I'm not sure if that can be the case anymore.